WADADLI-VYBZ Radio.
I'm here to Father Lotion and large, you know, man. Your man, I'm Mr. Way feature the big bad singer himself. You know, yo, come talk to them, no, man. Large up.
Now this is revolution. Haile Selassie. Sure. How do them revolution? Them for know this. Now this is the revolution. It's gonna be a Sunday revolution.
Zugo, which sound they are?
And everybody tune in. Revolution in the Lord. Revolution to your sound. When you tune in, revolution sound come from the dance hall. When you tune in, why? Get the music up a while.
Is the revolution song?
But anywhere we go, give us some your soul, kill it up and they fool. Revolution song anywhere we go.
Yes, Lord, and that's the way we roll it.
The catty right by we side, you know. And now a revolution I do.
Rolling up a blunt, set the mind at ease. Sipping on Somali with some ALCs. Rolling with that giant of friendlies. That's how we roll it. So,
mash them down.
It's a big bad heavy sound this, you know.
Sound.
If we drop tune,
And tear them down.
don't play it a bus on here.
So when the earthquake, revolution sound, I play. Lord of mercy, the earthquake. Good the music, the must appreciate.
Shooter.
Well, it's a one earthquake.
Enjoy the juggling, you know.
And you are play.
Set.
Lord of mercy.
Welcome to our next interesting episode of WaGwan. This afternoon, WaGwan travels to Cassette Gardens to interview a young stalwart sound that was building since the 90s. This afternoon, we're going to find out much more about this sound, Revolution International.
Well, greetings, everybody. Machiavelli, this, aka the War Chef.
Selector Clinton, big up Father Lucian and Terry still.
I mean, every time.
So, when did Revolution really start? What year?
When Revolution was started, an exact date, Father Lucian would be the best one to give the exact date. The Revolution started around 95, 96. I would say around 96 originally.
And so, who would have given this the sound the name Revolution? The sound was established around 96, but the original name wasn't Revolution at that time. The name of the sound was Revelation. Okay.
Yeah, but one of Father Lucian's
uncle,
I think one of his uncles, he was having a conversation with him. So he said, well, and instead of naming the sound Revelation, name the sound Revolution and kill off all the sound them. So
okay.
That's the mission still, because Revolution is more of a war sound than a juggling sound. We do that too, you know, but you know, the clashing thing, that's our sport. So, you know, we more focus on that. So we just, anything no part, ready for kill that.
So when the sound started, who was the original members who started the sound?
I wasn't one of the original members. I mean, I'm one of the foundation members now. I wasn't one of the original members. Father Lucian.
Howie,
that's one of Father Lucian's brother. Well, they're the two founding members. I think two other guys that came on after, but they're not there presently. But
so there's Howie and Father Lucian. Originally, the sound came from Cops Cross.
Yeah, big up country.
So the sound originally
country
from Cops Cross.
Correct.
Okay. Country.
Within the country vibration, since you're talking about country, was it hard for a revolution to come up in the countryside?
I mean, because the neighborhood that Revolution was in is more like Christian people and old people, and you know how that is already. You know, they want the peace and they want the quiet, and who these guys making all this noise. And it was a little challenge, you know, but, you know, through love of the music and determination and encouragement from other people around, you know, this is a revolution now.
Okay. Now, in the first steps of the sounds building, you built from turntable days.
From cassette.
From cassette days. Give us a little history on the cassette days that you came from.
Alright, well, that's back in the day when you had a tape deck. You have tape A and side A, side B on the cassette, and you have the two decks. We also have like 2 or 3 guys behind now with a Walkman. So now they fast forward in a cassette because you have the cassette recorded, not just on this one, but also on another one. So when you want to juggle now, you have somebody behind with their Walkman, they fast forward to the other song now and give it back to you. You put it in, line it up, and you mix that song. So it's long before turntable. So I tell you, it's a real love for the music.
Wow. So you had the rewinders in the
Yeah,
back,
how you mean?
and the official guys running the cassette A and
But
B.
we're so versed with that thing, we used to wheel up and the song start back from the beginning. Because you do this so much, so regular. That even when it's playing, you don't press rewind all the way down, just hold it down. So you hear that sound like you're wheeling on the turntable. Because we couldn't afford no turntable at that time. You just hold it down, make the noise like you're wheeling up, and then you stop, and the song pull right back up to the beginning. Dance, go on again.
Can you remember any sounds that was building at the time when you guys was definitely putting the sounds together?
VTEC. Yes. VTEC, but VTEC came in a little while after. So they joined us in the struggle. But VTEC was one, and there was another sound named Bass Atlantic that came about also. It was a bad sound too, you know, I tell you what.
Bass Atlantic.
Yeah. Who else? We had a few other songs, you know. I don't remember them right now. But they used to have a little dance in Cobb's Cross called Wet Your Wig. So every weekend we used to have a little vibes. And mostly clashing still, but you know, every weekend we just have a little vibes.
Would this be on cassette? Or it would have been already on turntable?
No, this was still on cassette.
Cassette days.
This was still on cassette. And we don't have no vehicle, so it's wheelbarrow. So wherever you have it, just pack it up in the wheelbarrow and you push that, go down. You know what I mean? String up and start play some music.
Okay, what were you guys playing on? What kind of amps, what kind of mixers were you guys playing on them days?
No amps. No mixer either. But what we used to use the little house stereos. Okay. So we just sometimes have 2 and 3 of them hook up together. So that would be like the amp for us. Okay. So instead of having this powerful system where you're just looking professional, maybe I have one at home, Clinton have one, and Father Lucian have one. So we bring the 3 of them together, string them up together, hook up with a speaker box that maybe Father Lucian have, and then the next sound that coming over, he have a speaker box, so he bring his speaker box and we put the 2 of them together. And we have a little music.
Oh, okay, so that's how it was working.
Yeah.
The clashing vibration of revolution in the countryside, was it popular in the countryside in those days, building? Was a lot of people in tune to clashing?
Yes, I mean, not to the level that it is now.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, because we're competitive people. So it's always a competition going on. So then if you lose today, it's not like clashing now where man you say, boy, okay, I win, so I'm not going to clash you again because you're not get my stripe. Don't need no stripe. If you're a real bad sound, war.
Over and over.
You say you're a war sound, war. I mean, if you tell me you're a footballer, you're going to play one match and win and say, okay, I'm retire. Foolishness. That's why the sound man talk on so sometime, you know. You know, Machiavelli is a cool youth, but then bring out the war chef. I mean, tell you, and the food I cook in this kitchen.
What is the way you think forward for Sound Clash, one of the ways forward for Sound Clash in Antigua?
Treat it like a business. People treat it like it's something personal. Treat it like a business. I mean, we could be clashing right now. And just before we clashing, this is us. During the clash, this is us. After the clash, this is us. But when we're on stage, we're performing for the people.
Need more unity as well.
But if we can have that where we can be like this, we could
then
definitely have unity. But people have taken it too personal. I mean, why? If we're in this thing to make money, let's make money together.
Or to even broaden the sound culture.
What do you mean?
Okay. One for Dre now. When you started back in the days, were you seeing this as something futuristic or something just as a hobby? Were you planning to pursue this as a career?
Always as a career. I mean, never in the position that I can just drop everything and say, you know, definitely something, because from early out, you know, discover woman and woman take money. So it's not like, well, something is a good laugh. But real talk, you know, we just keeping it real.
Yeah.
You check? So if you're going to get from point A to point B, that's going to take money, and if you and your woman go out and, you know, you have to represent yourself a kind of way, she represent you too, so, you know, always within the work, and then within the work and woman, then, you know, youth go come into place, so then, you know, you have to find something stable, because you have to maintain your family now. But it's always a thing that I always wanted to do. And now more than before, I see it coming into fruit.
Dub plate cutting. You're still playing sounds now in the 20th century. You're coming from the 90s. What's the difference from the 90s cutting dubs to now for you? Since you got best of both worlds, you got this time, and you also got a bit of the 90s where you had to cut on dub plates and press and acetate and DAT. Now is straight MP3. What is that like for you coming from that era to this era?
It gives you the ability to be a bit more versatile now, in terms of now you can get your songs split. So you can edit the voices in terms of, if you don't like the quality of the recording, you can refine it somewhat. Whether it's adding a bit more heights or a bit more bass to the voice, you can do all of that. And maybe you didn't like how they put it on the rhythm, so you know what, here I got to flip it onto a different rhythm. That it gives you that versatility compared to records now, where when you get it, however you press, that's it. You know, I see the scamming just about the same.
The scamming don't change.
The scamming don't change. So if I get the links on them, real.
Only thing I think now, they have higher scammers now, you know.
Well, that's the social media part.
Yeah,
not the
yeah.
Different level of scamming.
Yeah, but you know, that's because a lot of people don't want to put in the work.
Tell us about the work that you have to put in so you won't get scammed. What kind of work would you think that you would have to put in?
Okay, everybody wants to be an overnight success.
Okay.
It can't happen. Okay, how much money you have, it can't happen. Not no overnight success. I mean, you'll get through sooner because, you know, in terms of songs, you'll have more songs quicker. But no, take your time. Build relationships with the artists. It's from the artists, them know you're the artist, and then will have a certain respect for you. And with you having direct dealings with the artists now, and with producers and, you know, managers and, you know, people within the music industry, then you don't have to worry about scammers getting to you, because you know you're dealing with authentic people, real people that do real things. And that's how I see it.
Let's speed up to present times and go to Clinton. You just joined the sound like 3-4 years now?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Where did you start with sound system? Where did your love come from for sound system?
Guess first and foremost from my older brother. I mean, you know, as a younger brother, you emulate whatever your bigger sibling does. So he was into dancehall a lot, so I got into the dancehall thing. He's not much of a reggae fan like that, so it's strictly dancehall for me at a certain point. And of course, your parents, well, mostly my mom, would be playing some old reggae from back in her days, like Culture, Eric Donaldson, those are her kind of music. So you would hear them, you would be familiar with them, but you're not too much into them. It was during school I got into the clash scene of it, because when phones came out with MP3, everybody was just clashing. You just load up your MP3, you had 32 megabyte memory card, you hold about 10 songs, you load up the baddest set of Cabra, the baddest set of Bounty, you come to school, you clash. Yeah. Every day clash, break time clash, before school clash. There was also a fully loaded audio I was listening to from, it was Black China and Mataran. And I was kind of intrigued with how Black China used Mataran dubs. They kind of like remix them and kill Mataran with Mataran dubs. And I was like, wow, I was impressed by that. So started getting more into the clash thing. And during that time, Poison Heart was hot on the scene. So Poison Heart was clashing regular, WADADLI clashing regular. So just listening to them and just getting into it. And that's basically how my love for clash came into things.
And then so from you started to love clash now, you decided you want to get to play for a sound. That's not how it started.
Funny story, with my first clash, I actually did my first clash by myself. So I was in town Christmas Eve night. Yeah. I know Christmas Eve is when Stonewall has Island Clash.
Right.
So in town in Lyman, and I was driving home. And I was playing a Sanchez album. Oh, during clashes as well, because I started listening to clashes, I get into the love of reggae and foundation music. So I started redoing research on rhythms and just go straight back. Right. So from ska come down, did all the research on my own. So yeah, Christmas Eve night I was driving home, I was listening to a Sanchez album, and the track came on, If I Could Ever Fall in Love. Yeah. And so while the Fall in Love song, Sanchez cover, it was Mario originally singing? It was Mario, yeah. So while that is playing, I'm singing Ricky General's version on the Real Rock in my head. So while Sanchez play, I'm singing Ricky. And that just get me pumping. I said, you know what? Turn back around and go town and go clash. That was 2011. Went to Island Clash 2011 and it's my first time. So I'm hearing a lot of songs. I'm hearing some foundation songs, but I'm hearing all the new songs and it's like, this is easy. I can do this. So the next year, I went into Island Clash the next year.
You joined us that time. You'd have joined us out now.
No, by myself, solo.
Solo.
Yes.
What was the name of that song?
I just went in just as me. I put Selector Clinton, and then for sound I put NA.
Not a.
But Whitney messed it up and put Unknown. So for the flyers came out with DJ Unknown. Frisco and Swamp were the host, and they were like DJ Unknown. And so Frisco was like, DJ Unknown, you're really unknown. So Whitney kind of messed me up with that.
Okay.
But so I went to that clash, and because I'm studying clash from a point of view from way back, I went with all foundation songs. I went against Privilege, they killed me, and they were playing Tommy Lee left, right, and center. I was like, Tommy Lee killed me. That time, because I had only gone to one Island Clash, I had a factory, and it's all kids that were in the crowd. A lot of kids in the crowd, so you have to play modern songs for the kids who want to hear. So that was basically my first clash on a big stage. We went from there. Revolution was actually in that clash. My first song that I played was a custom, this in Revolution, all the other songs.
You actually dissed the song. How did you come up with that idea now to this Revolution and not no other song?
No, all the songs were in the disc. The first custom, it was a cover to Michael Jackson, Heal the World.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was dissing all the sounds in it. So my bad luck is that I faced Privilege first, and in the dub, Privilege was the last name called. So with my unprofessionalism and lack of experience, I played the song full out until
you reached to his
part. So by that time it had killed the hype. Because as soon as the song started playing, people hear everybody's name. You hear, but then I played the song for about 2 minutes. Kill the vibes.
So when did you start to play Revolution? When did you make up your mind? All right, now I got at my chance. I went in solo, DJ Unknown. When did you just decide to make yourself known now and be a part of a sound system?
Revolution actually killed me and then recruited me.
Where was this guy?
This is Drunken Skunk. So after doing the solo thing for myself, I decided to go give it a break. But then Dante, big up Dante. Dante approached me and was like, she needs a selector. She wants to go into the clash. I was like, because I know Dante from like very young. Right. So I'm telling Dante, okay, I can guide you along the way, but I'm giving the clash thing a break. But anything you need, songs, music, anything, help, I'll give you. So she left it as that. And then she came back to me again and say, you know, she really wants to try again. She wants me to come in and play for her. So I went in, we both went into Island Clash. We actually made a very good impact. And at that time, we were by Whitney and we were filling out the farm with the last song. I was like, okay, we need a name. I was like, boy, I don't know. She wanted to use Fire and Brimstone. I said, can I go in a clash with Fire and Brimstone? So I said, okay, watch it, Dynamic, do it. Bam, 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 bam. Dynamic, do it. We went into the clash. We made an impact. We didn't win. And then Diamond was throwing a clash with Drunken Skunk series. And Superflex was to be in the clash, and then they dropped out. So last minute, Diamond contacted us and was like, yo, you want to be into the clash? So last minute, we had to go in. And we were in the clash last minute, but our clash was first. So we didn't have much time to prepare. We went against Privilege again. Privilege killed us. Barely. Because we didn't really have like dubs or anything like that. Privilege had a barrage of dubs playing. And by the time we reached Tune for Tune, they were tied 2-2. So we actually had them 2-2. And play all dubs in the Tune for Tune and just kill us, boy. So we did the best of the rest clash in the same series. And then Dante and I were doing real good. We actually came third in there. Revolution won that one. They went Tune for Tune with Ita Line. And it was after that I was recruited onto Revolution.
Since you're being a part of Revolution, what is it like to be a part of a sound system, cutting dubs, getting dates, going out? Is it different than just being solo?
It's much different. More responsibility, and people have a high expectancy from you. So they don't expect, okay, this little boy that we don't know out there playing songs, okay, I'm carrying the torch of Revolution. Because Revolution has a big fan base from way back when. As I said, they were clashing from a long time ago. So a lot of big people were looking up. Even when I joined the sound, a lot of people were telling Lucian, boy, I make you join the sound. And put it on the sound. He didn't know, so they'll make that get to me. I do respect the people and them who actually said, you know what, you have big sound now, carry the big sound. Judgment for Lumberyard, see me and he say, yo, big box you have, big sound you have, do your thing. So Judgment has been encouraging from the beginning as well, along with a few other people as well. So it was a big torch to carry. I like the challenge, so it was nothing hard for me.
Now playing Revolution, cutting dubs now, and this time you never got a chance to cut dubs and turn on plastic, on wax.
No, I haven't got a chance to cut them on wax, but I've got a chance to take them off of wax.
Oh, you got the chance to bring them to MP3?
Yeah, Lucian has taught me a lot.
Yeah.
Through the whole, I've only been with the sound like 2 years. Lucian has taught me to play the turntable, because he still has a turntable.
Right.
Taught me to play the turntable. I've been spraying the plates and then with soap water.
Yeah.
Get rid of the popping and all of that. We went to the studio to take them off. I had the case, I had all the dubs here by me as well, and the turntable by me. I actually just returned them not too long ago. We went to the studio, hooked up the turntable, cleaned out all the dubs and them, record them onto MP3. Actually right now I'm doing like the engineer work, if you want to call it that. When we get the songs split, I'm the one to tie them. If they need to carry up the height or do anything, any adjusting, mixing the mastering, flipping the songs and all the rhythms. So I'm doing all that now, I just learned to do all of this within the past 2 years.
So you're a selector / MC / engineer.
MC in training.
Get in there.
So who's the official MC for the sound? Is it Dre?
That's me.
So are you thinking about recruiting any younger ones for the future, or are you seeing yourself holding down this position for a long time?
I don't see myself giving it up, but I don't want the spotlight for myself. Definitely see some young talent, but talent alone ain't enough. No, Revolution is not one of them sounds where, okay, just because you have a little hype, you go run and say, yo, link my sound. We're not into that. Because what we're building, as I say, foolish man build his house upon the sun. We need into that. What we're building is a franchise. That's what we're building. Not something just, okay, we go do it and then after when I put it down and Clinton put it down, that's the death of the sound. No. It's about expansion, and when it comes to expansion, it's quality over quantity. So yes, definitely we have some young youths. I mean, when I say young, I mean young teenagers, not the body really going out into dance like that. They're showing some genuine love for the music and, just bringing them up into it, and if they want to link the sound, definitely. But that's the vision.
So you're thinking about recruiting young soldiers definitely. Also?
We have some people around right now, but as I say, it's for them in the future, whatever they decide to do. If they decide to come, okay. If not, they can do their own thing, no problem. It's just building the music, but that is the vision.
Clashing in Antigua, question for both of you guys here. Clashing in Antigua has been one of the hypest things from the 90s, coming up with Stonewall, Exorcist, Wings, Poison Dart, coming right up. Assassin. You have so many sounds that you can think about that we used to clash a lot in Antigua without even contract signing, without a lot of talking. What has changed? What has changed for you?
This is how I analyze it.
Yes.
From way back, it started to become a money thing. And the whole clashing thing and dancehall thing was a poor people vibe. So you go and you free up yourself. Whether you stress your problems, you go, you party, you meet with friends, you socialize, you feel good, you can go back home and rest. But then now it becomes a thing that who's spending the most money. So okay, spend your money, buy some dub. Clashing never start from dub plate. Before, clashing never even does have people talking. It's just music playing, because we watch them clash from way back. May just go and stand up and say, boy, this man no music, watch this selection, how the kind of vibe we bring. So okay, alright, it evolved that somebody start talk, but then no, the money man see a way for profit and jump in. So now he jump in now, he decided he go start spend money, and I can't spend the money because I have to spend any money I have to spend on my family. And anything we leave over now, I can think about dub plate. Because that's how the poor man have to see it, because you have to have the priorities set. So we can't race with that, man. So that's what switch it up now. It becomes more into money and not about love. So whereby we will clash today and clash tomorrow because we don't know, okay, yeah, Friday and Saturday and we go just cool on Sunday. No. Guys don't want that. So they want hype. So then they go on Facebook and they go on WhatsApp and all this thing and spread a ton of news, chatting a lot of garbage because it's garbage kind of make no sense. Words without works is death. And that's why they must on dead sound. All the money they must spend on some dead sound and revolution. And we have to teach them, you know. So when they're ready, they might want money. We not always need money. We can string up for fun. Call in the people, send out message and tell people, here, we need to have a plan it. Just say people here, revolution and this next sound a clash. Tonight, this place, free admission, just buy out the bar. I have no problem with that. But most people not going to want that. They feel like if they're dead in a sound class, then dead for real. And no, I don't want to die.
So you think you think most of the sounds is taking it much more personal,
yeah, man.
And they're adding a more reflection of money and who has the bigger dubs than the culture and the love of the music.
Yes. That's why I know you don't see versatility into it. So if you see one sound do it today and they get a big forward, the next sound that go play tomorrow go do the exact same thing. He don't have nothing within himself that he say, you know what, he did that way, but that's not my way. I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it my way now, put my twist on it. You don't see that. You want to do the exact same thing, so you hear the exact same song from the exact same rhythm, the exact same
words. Wow. Nothing changed.
What do you guys think that can make Sound Clash good again in Antigua? Can't speak for the rest of the world. You can only speak for what you're seeing or where you're around, your environment. What can make it good again in Antigua? Or is it good already? Is it okay? Or it needs more work?
Okay, let me answer it first. Clinton can give his input after. This is what I think. I don't think anything is wrong with Clash. Clash good, alive and kicking. As we saw just the other day, big up Black Chariot and Diamond song with the war they pull off. I mean, normally you only see the big names doing that. So some small sound doing that. I saw what's the sound name again? Can't remember the name of his sound right now, but they have this Rasta have a sound, and he saw me, he said, that's one for the team. So in my mind I was like, what do you mean one for the team? He said, as long as you're in the circle, you know, and you get in one, that's one for the team. Because everything is about not what you know, it's about who you know. So even in clashing, you have a little clique on them in a little circle. So then most clashes have only certain names you're seeing popping up. But right now, the revolution finished start. You hear my sound name? Revolution. It don't start. Everybody can see it. The blind alone can't see it. No, but them are not going to see it too. Let me tell you, the younger sounds and them, the sounds, they're not popular. They're not mainstream. They're just living in the hype. You take it over just now. So the clash good, you know. But the revolution finished start. So just watch it, see what's going on.
So you don't think there's no changes need to make right now to propel the clash industry in Antigua?
The changes that need to be made are the songs that are not getting the spotlight, get some of that spotlight. Okay. Get some of that food. Because as long as that share, you see who have it right now, but they're not really living up, just because they have a little hype, they're going to lose it. So they themselves will be forced to change. You check? So either you move with the changes or you get left behind. So it's up to them.
Is clashing on a good brink for you, or needs to change? Anything needs to change, or it's okay for you?
Remember back like 06, 07, 08, clashing was very active. It took a very dormant few years. This year seemed to be a very good year with the clashes. A few clashes have been cancelled, a few postponed, but the clash scene is coming up now. The thing is, a lot of people, it's about money for a lot of them. So if they see the clashing is not making money, they don't want to do it. Oh, because I can't make my money back. Which is why, as I said, big up Black Chariot and Diamond. It wasn't about money for them. It was about two sounds coming together, putting the clash on. More sounds need to do that. See Everclear and Unruly saying they want to do that, so that's good for them. We reached out to a few sounds to do that as well. Haven't really gotten any positive feedback. People are like, we're going to see, I'm going to get back to you, and then a lot of talking. You see, it's not about money. You want to clash tomorrow? Tell us you want to clash tomorrow. Just set the rounds and the rules, good to go. And you need no bag of money. We're not hiding behind no price. We're not doing anything. If we do it for the people, Revolution Sound, the people sound, we do it for the people. I think sound-wise, we need more unity. Don't need to be, you're a big sound, you're a little sound, you need my lead. No. If you're a big sound, come down to my level and set a rule that's fair for everyone. Don't try to, the big sound shouldn't try to run the small sound out to, even say a little sound, don't say, okay, I can't get half an hour round. No. If you're a big sound and you're bad, come down to my league. If I can manage this amount of songs, you come down to that song and show me they're better than me. Bringing out the talent and that, who are the bigger bucks. That's why with Diamonds and Black Chariot and all, Diamonds are dub-wise a bigger sound than Chariot, but they came down to Chariot League, so a level playing field. 10 minute round and whatnot. Diamond could have tried run them out the song, could have said, but no. Unity. we need a lot of unity. A lot of sounds don't get along together.
And let me just interject a little bit on that part. Because you know why a lot of big sound afraid the small sound them, they never graduate. They never war and war and war like how we used to war, and then through the crashing now you get better. They just have money, so then buy dub. So because you buy dub, you say, I'm in this league now because I have 500 dub and you only have 2. So now they can't say, well, okay, here I'm going to use 45 and kill you, because they don't know what it's like to do it. So they can't do it. So when you go here, how you mean? Right now, if you tell one of them put in 45 on in a class, and say, no, all dub we want.
We're big sound, I don't know 45.
Big sound, and when you watch them sound, we go up on Jamrock Cruise. I'm sure any sound from Antigua get the opportunity to say, yeah, my boss, and you go. But then now you can play 45. Yes. You go in a world class, you can play 45. So now tell me about no dub plate making a big sound.
Start from the beginning, 45.
It's about
45.
You check? Yeah. But they see now they're not real. So they see back in the days when we just rough out and, you know, fist to fist, they can't do that. They have to run, go for gun and knife because they can't defend themselves. So if you catch them off guard now, bam, that's it. And the same thing with them dub them now. If you catch them when they done prime up, okay, I know I have clash 6 months, 7 months, 8 months in advance, they can't roll up tonight and say make it what tonight. Because then dead pan spot. They're not ready.
A lot of them are playlist selected too, so they set them playlists from home and come and clash.
They're not ready.
Let's talk about playlists before we wrap it up. Why would someone have a playlist to play for patrons or a set of people that is in the dance that comes to hear different type of music? Why would someone want to set a playlist? From where I'm coming from, we come from turntables, so you had to actually go through the records, know where your records are, and then you will go through and say, all right, let's build a conscious segment, come up, and then you start juggle, and then after you start juggle, you go into the bashment, and then in the morning we might start over dance again, bless up the place again. Now it's a little bit different. Okay, we're not going to compare our time to this time now, but why would someone want to work with a playlist when you should know your whole playlist? You should know all your songs in your computer, or your hard drive, or your music box. Why would someone want to set a playlist? Anyone want to answer this question?
You'd have to ask the someone that use playlists.
You guys don't use playlists.
I've never created a playlist or a crate. Never. I was playing from the top of my head.
You've never created a crate you have crates with songs of dubs?
Yeah, 5.
I have folders. I've never created a crate or playlist to go out and play anywhere.
Wow.
So anything I would just from my head.
Then a practice.
Where's it? So no playlist?
It's not necessary. You need to feel out the crowd. You can have your playlist set up and it's all wicked tune in your playlist, you know, but then when you go, that's not what the crowd want to hear. Then what you going to do?
Right.
You can continue to play like that for the whole night. They boo you off and it's Antigua.
Give you a scenario. The first time I went to Island Clash, it was a song, Level Vibes. To me, they were playing good because, as I said, it was my first time there. I'm listening a lot of music. People also have old ears. So Level Vibes, they come in, they play the Major Mackerel, the Gregory Isaac and Double, then they play Supercat, bam, they get forward. Play another Supercat, no forward. They play another Supercat, no forward. You know what they did after that? Another Supercat, no forward. Because they already set from home.
This is what we're going to do.
I'll play them 4 or 5 Supercat. But you have to kind of read the crowd and say, okay, the crowd not feeling that. Change, I can't go into their songs. We've had a lot of versatilities as well. As I said, we don't set playlists. So if we have some songs going through, I would go to him and say, yo, bam. Or he would go to me and say, bam. And then we just, if we were going through them set of songs, turn down the level, you give a speech, and we change it up completely. It's all about reading the crowd. You don't just read the crowd when you're playing too. You read the crowd when other people are playing. So I guess back when you had asked me the difference with me playing on a sound and just as a patron. As a patron, I'm going to enjoy it. As a sound man, whether I'm participating or I'm just in the dance, it's a different thing. I'm reading how the selector select, how the MC connect with the crowd and all that, because I'm going to one time I'm going to be up there as well. So It's a different view.
What's happening now for Revolution Sound? Like we should have said WaGwan for Revolution Sound now. What's the latest WaGwan right now in this present time for Revolution?
Many things, many different angles, many different avenues. So from people outside looking in, it might look like, you know, with Dharma, but you have to put in the groundwork. And you can't expect you to just plant the seed now, expect the crop to just, you know, bear fruit one time. It could take a while for it to go and blossom. But definitely you're going to hear more from us in the music thing. I mean, we never stop that. We still practicing, still building, definitely focusing a lot on that right now. Just like how you have your vibes, we can't even call it a liquor vibes, so man for just hold off on that part. And we're going, you know, interviewing sounds and letting people know what's happening. We've been doing something similar also. I mean, you have to get the word out. So that's one of the avenues that we've taken, I mean, that we're able to talk about for right now, because we have a few things, but we can't really touch on them as yet. But definitely, soon people you'll be hearing a lot more from Revolution.
Well, thank you guys for having you on WaGwan. It's been very interesting to hearing you guys give us a little feedback on where you're coming from, where you are now, what you're going to do. Anything you want to say to the sounds, any sound you want to clash right now coming up, any sounds you see out there. Do you have a special sound you want to point fingers on and say, hey, we need to war you right now? Nothing like that?
For me, personally, no. I mean, there's quite a few of them that really would like to take off them head. But it's not just one or two. Definitely. Okay. I can start off with Slew them been calling up Revolution name. We can war.
Slew them?
Problem.
Who them?
Gunshot go fly through them.
Alright.
Altitude. I mean,
well, for Clash Altitude, you have to go to Yaska. Me kind of fat me in the running thing, so yeah, then they get away. I'd have a recruit backer, so go up on the sound for Clash Altitude.
Well, if you backer fast enough, we ever get bolt for them then.
Alright. Runners.
Yeah, man. Definitely there's two sound they have the most stock when it comes to Revolution, and they're not ready yet, because up to now no date can set.
WADADLI-VYBZ Radio.
Yeah, them start longer than we, but we no fear of no sound, no sound. Right in there, and them come up and them a puff, Gwan like them up and them not frightened.
When them come down and they lick up them son, jump and some them frightened. And them off and them a puff and them a Gwan and them up so them not frightened. When them come down, them watch out.
Big up Selector Clinton, big up KJ, big up Machiavelli, you some boy you dead and merry. Big up English Arbor, big up Grace, Farmer and Antigua.